Hey everyone, welcome to Eye Contact, the power of looking someone in the eye. I am so incredibly thrilled to dive into this topic today because, honestly, what's more fundamental to human connection than looking someone in the eye? It's where so much communication truly begins, isn't it?
Indeed. It's often the very first point of contact, a silent but incredibly potent form of nonverbal communication that speaks volumes before a single word is even uttered. It truly lays the groundwork for how we perceive and interact with one another.
Absolutely. It's like a secret language we all inherently understand. We're going to explore just how powerful that gaze can be and uncover its vast impact on our daily interactions. That's so true. It really feels like the eyes are windows to, well, everything. So, what exactly is going on when we look into someone's eyes from a scientific perspective?
A rather insightful question indeed. When we engage in eye contact, it's far more than just looking. Scientifically, it's a profound nonverbal signal that plays a critical role in our social cognition. Research, for instance, has demonstrated that direct eye contact can significantly influence our perception of another person's trustworthiness and honesty. When someone maintains an appropriate level of eye contact, it often signals sincerity and engagement. Conversely, avoiding eye contact can sometimes be misinterpreted as evasiveness or a lack of confidence, even if that's not the intent. It's a complex dance of neurological responses.
Oh, that makes so much sense. So, if I'm looking someone in the eye, my brain is basically sending signals that say, hey, I'm here, I'm engaged, and you can trust me. That's fascinating. What about emotional connection? Does it play a role there too?
Precisely. Our brains are incredibly adept at processing these visual cues. From a neurological standpoint, direct eye contact activates specific areas of the brain, such as the superior temporal sulcus, which is involved in processing social information. This activation facilitates shared attention and can even synchronize brain activity between individuals, fostering a deeper sense of connection and empathy. It's almost as if our brains begin to resonate with one another, creating a more profound emotional bond. It's why parents and infants develop such strong attachments through gazing, for example. That deep, sustained eye contact triggers the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which further strengthens those emotional ties.
Wow, so it's not just a social convention, it's literally wired into our biology to help us connect and build trust. That's powerful. That's so fascinating, truly. It makes you realize just how much is happening beneath the surface, doesn't it? But moving from the science, let's talk about the real world. Where do we really see this power of eye contact in action?
Absolutely. Think about an interview, for instance. Maintaining good eye contact with your interviewer isn't just about politeness, it signals confidence, engagement, and honesty. Conversely, a lack of it can be interpreted as nervousness, disinterest, or even evasiveness, which certainly isn't the impression you want to make.
Oh, completely. And public speaking, too. You can feel the difference when a speaker connects with the audience through their gaze. It's like they're talking to each person individually, even in a huge room. It builds such a strong rapport.
Precisely. And in social interactions, it's fundamental. When you meet someone new, that initial shared gaze is often the first step in establishing a connection. It's a nonverbal handshake, if you will.
That's a great way to put it. But I know that what's considered good eye contact isn't universal, right? I've heard that cultural norms play a huge role.
They absolutely do, and it's a critical point. In many Western cultures, direct eye contact is generally seen as a sign of honesty, sincerity, and respect. However, in some East Asian cultures, prolonged direct eye contact can be seen as aggressive or disrespectful, particularly when interacting with elders or superiors. A more indirect gaze is often preferred as a sign of deference.
Wow, that's such a significant difference.
Indeed. Similarly, in some Latin American cultures, a consistent direct gaze is common and reflects engagement, whereas in certain Middle Eastern cultures, direct eye contact between genders can be seen as inappropriate. It truly highlights how we need to be mindful of context and cultural background when interpreting and utilizing our gaze.
So, we've talked about how powerful eye contact is, but I think it's also important to touch on something tricky, the balance. Because you can definitely have too much of a good thing, right?
Absolutely. It's what I like to call the Goldilocks zone of eye contact. Not too much, not too little, but just right. A prolonged, unwavering gaze, for example, can be quite unsettling. It often comes across as aggressive or confrontational, even if that's not the intent. People might feel scrutinized or challenged.
Yes, I've definitely felt that. It's like someone is trying to stare you down. On the flip side, constantly looking away, avoiding eye contact entirely can send signals that are just as problematic.
Precisely. Lack of eye contact is often perceived as a sign of disinterest, shyness, or even deception. In a professional setting, it might suggest a lack of confidence or honesty. The key is to adapt your gaze to the context and the person you're speaking with. It's about creating comfort, not discomfort, and fostering genuine connection.
So, how do we actually put this into practice? I'm so excited to share some really actionable tips to help everyone feel more confident with their eye contact, whether it's one-on-one or in groups. First up, for group settings, there's a fantastic technique called the triangle method. Instead of staring intently at one person, try to shift your gaze around a group, making a gentle triangle between the eyes of different individuals and perhaps their mouth area too. It makes everyone feel included without making anyone feel singled out or pressured. It's truly brilliant.
That's a clever way to keep the engagement flowing without fixating, isn't it? Very subtle.
Exactly. And for those one-on-one conversations, a simple but powerful tip is to maintain natural eye contact, especially during pauses in conversation. We often break eye contact when we're thinking of what to say next, but if you hold it gently during those quiet moments, it really shows you're present and engaged. It feels so much more connected, and it's something anyone can start doing today. So, as we wrap up today, it's clear just how much power we hold in our gaze, isn't it? Eye contact isn't just about seeing, it's about truly connecting, building bridges of understanding, and expressing ourselves without uttering a single word.
Absolutely. It's a fundamental aspect of human interaction, a truly invaluable nonverbal skill that can profoundly influence our relationships, careers, and even our daily social encounters. Mastering it means unlocking a more effective, confident way to communicate.
Exactly. So we really encourage you to be mindful of your eye contact in your daily interactions. Practice those tips we shared. Experiment a little and see the incredible difference it makes. It's an essential skill and one that truly empowers your communication.